Hey, it's Sydney, and today we're going to talk about how to let go of unnecessary worry. Now, the funny thing about worry is that we worry because on some level we feel like we need to. Whatever it is you're worrying about, you need to worry about it. Otherwise, disaster will happen. Have you ever asked someone or had someone ask you to relax, only for the response to be, I can't relax. How dare you tell me to relax? I can't relax right now. This is a serious problem. This is serious business. There ain't no relaxing happening here. It's almost this sense of, well, it's so serious, I have to worry, I have to be stressed, I have to be anxious, because whatever the thing is requires that. And it's funny saying that out loud because I find it sounds a little bit funny that you need to worry about something in order to deal with it effectively. Do you really? So let's look a little bit more at worry. There's certain types of worries where you know specifically what it is you're worried about, and then sometimes with that same worry or with a different worry, there's a deeper layer to it where it's just this deep-seated sense of dread for no particular reason, just a lot of worry without any real logical backing to it. So let's look at how to deal with those worries first. The first and easiest thing to do is actually give those worries a voice, and I like to do this personally by journaling, but you can do this however you want. You can just do it purely in your own head, sitting around staring off into the distance, or accidentally making eye contact with another person because you are zoned out. You can do that, but I like to do it by journaling. And for me, what I'll do is, it's 2 pages. The first page will be dedicated to the worry. I will give the worry a voice. If there's any worried sensation, I'll write down all the things I'm feeling. I'll just let it spew out completely. And sometimes it will go in a very interesting direction, where I'll write something and realize, I didn't even know that was the thing. So that's the first thing, is to give the worry a voice. The second thing is to then address that worry, and for me that means that when I go into journaling, my intention is that whatever the root of the problem is will come to light, and so will the solution. The second thing is to allow my intuition to write whatever. So I'll just be writing with that intention that I will find the solution. I will find what it is that the worry needs in order to go away. In one instance for myself, when I was journaling, I was having this sense of worry that was being quite vicious, and so I was writing down all the things that were coming up from this sense of worry. And then after that, I was asking, what do you need? Why are you here? And what do you need in order to feel safe to go away? And then so I'm writing, basically having a dialogue between that sort of worry persona or voice and the other side, which is the side of me that is calm and that knows the answer and has access to answers. So I'm doing that, and the answers came out. It came to me that the worry was trying to protect me basically from stuff in my past happening again, like getting burnt out, stuff like that. It was trying to prevent me from ever burning myself out again, and it was doing it in a really nasty kind of way. So really after that journaling session, I asked the worry why it was there, figured out what it needed to feel safe to leave, and yeah, it basically, I wouldn't say it left, but that little worry voice that used to be changed slightly. It shifted into something that turned out to be more useful. So there you go, letting go of unnecessary worries. And if you're curious about what constitutes a necessary or unnecessary worry, you can always test it. Ask yourself, is this worry useful to me right now? Like, simple. Let's say you're worried about being late. Well, that's something you could do something about. You can try and get ready faster, you can run. That's a kind of worry that you can actually do something about. And another thing is to put your worries to the test. So if you have a particular worry about something, just test it out, either in real life or in your mind. If you're worried about a worst case scenario coming true, then fine, play out the worst case scenario in your mind and you'll find that you can actually deal with it. And it's not the end of the world when you really play it out versus keeping it as this unclear, completely unknowable cloud of just like angsty worry feelings. So that's testing it in your head, and you can also test it in real life. If there's something you really want to do, but you find yourself getting worried and anxious about it, well then, you can just say to your worry, let's try it and see what happens. Anyway, that's all there is that I have to say about worries today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got something good out of that. If you liked it, subscribe and leave a like, and if you want to talk and chat, you can leave a comment and stuff like that. All that good stuff. Thank you again. See you next time. Bye.